Okay, so in our maiden flight session with the Dancing Wings Hobby PITTS 450mm biplane, I felt like most of the problem was due to motor torque and also flexing of the ailerons. So I have added carbon reinforcement to the bottom ailerons, not the top. The top are still stock. And I added about 1.5 degrees of right angle to the motor. So I'm hoping, when I take it out this morning, I'm hoping that that will take care of the motor torque issue. I kind of, I made a reference to the J3 Cub in, I think, one of the flights. And so I went back and looked at how much right angle I had put in the J3 Cub, and I kind of duplicated that on this plane because it felt the same. You know, when I launched it, it would do that left turn and descend exactly like the J3 Cub was doing. So let's see if I hit it right. It's a pretty big swing. So I will see you out at the field.
Okay, let's get it back in the air again, launching. Alright, let's see here. Ah, not bad control now. Much improved from the first outing, huh? Oh yeah, much improved. You know, it seems like you have to use quite a bit of rudder to get it to turn. It doesn't want to just do bank and yank, so. Bring it back around here and see if we could do a loop with it. Get a little altitude, just to be on the safe side. Let's bring it back down a bit. It's not showing as much power as I thought it would. Of course, I do have, 5 grams of weight on the nose of it. I'll have to move that battery slot forward, and that will definitely lighten it up, because that's a significant amount of weight for the weight of the plane. Yeah, I am definitely going to have to, I think, cut those foam hinges loose and put some tape hinges all the way across all the ailerons, the elevator. I'm just not getting enough throw out of it. But we are getting there. I think the next time I bring it out, we might actually be where we need to be. I think maybe this plane would fly a little bit better with a 1206 spinning that 5x3 prop rather than a 1106. And add a little bit of nose weight, you know. But the roll rate, you saw the roll rate, it was extremely lethargic. But man, much better handling than it was in the first outing, huh? Yeah, we're gonna get this biplane flying aerobatically. Hopefully by the next outing, I'll make some more adjustments on it today. But sweet compared to where it was. That is awesome. Okay, so my last battery pack, I have my timer set for 4 minutes. I had just over 3.7 volts per cell when I landed last time. So let's bring it back in and land it. I probably got about 4.5 minutes on it. I think that I might remove that nickel and put a penny on it just to see. As far as nose weight, but it seems to be handling really well now. But I just don't have enough movement on the control surfaces, and I think when I bring it back out, I'm going to have tape hinges on the elevator, tape hinges on all of the ailerons. I think there's just too much resistance with those foam hinges. But much improved. Let's put one more battery pack through it, and just to get used to it and see exactly what I need to do to it again before I bring it back out. But it's flying pretty nice now. Okay, so the last battery pack still had a little bit over 3.7 volts per cell, and these are really old 2S LiPos. But let's go ahead and get it back in the air. I just want to get a little more time on it and get a little more comfortable with it. I have to remember with these 3D planes, the 3D planes aren't designed to fly fast, they're designed to fly slow. And so I have to remember to get out of the throttle with these little 3D planes. But man, is that handling so much better. I think I got just about the right amount of motor angle on it. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, last time we had it out, I think if I remember correctly, I couldn't get it to turn right at all. And that was, I'm convinced now, flying it today, that was all a motor torque issue. Pretty sweet now, huh? I think I need a little bit of right rudder input into it. Not bad at all. Whoa, I have plenty of rudder in it. That's one control surface I'm getting plenty of movement in, and that's the only one that I have a tape hinge on. So I think I think when I get the tape hinges on all the other control surfaces, I think it's gonna have plenty of throw. I think that those foam hinges, even though I worked them back and forth, I think there's just too much resistance for those little servos on those foam hinges. You know, I just, four ailerons, all of them have foam hinges. And it's just a 2-gram servo, so I kind of get the feeling that that may be what's going on. So I will test that when I come back out, have tape hinges on everything, and test it out before I make any more adjustments on the control surfaces. But pretty slick. Yeah, and this is not, there's no manual mode. I mean, it's all manual mode. There's no gyro in this. But that's not too shabby, huh? I mean, it's handling pretty well now. I just need more throw on the control surfaces. But I was lucky. I got out this morning before the wind hit. We've only got about 2 or 3 mile an hour wind out here this morning, which is also less than I had during the Maiden. But yeah, it seems to be handling pretty well. I think that motor angle that I put in it was good. So let's bring it back in and land it again. And when I bring it back out again, I will have tape hinges on all the control surfaces, and then we'll just have to see how much more movement I get on the control surfaces after I put tape hinges on it. But man, so much better handling than it was the first time out. The first time out, it was like a guy line model. You know, you could only turn left with it. So right now, I'm pretty happy with it. All right, so stay tuned. I'll get all those hinges freed up. We'll test it again and see how much more control surface movement we have on the next flight session. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the air.